111 test 121 212. Do we have any game audio? Okay, got game audio. All right. So from where I left off in the previous episode, where we ran the scav run, I said that we accomplished a lot more than some people might realize. I think we just went in, did a scav run, and got out with a cheap shotgun and whatever. Well, we got out with a little bit more than that. Let's touch on some of it. Number one, I've got a grenade that I can use. That's a handy little weapon. We'll hold on to that. We got some water. We got some ammo. We got uh, the shotgun and the shotgun sucks. But what we also have, this is a quest item. If you look on the wiki, early on you need a gas analyzer. Then you need 2 more found in raid. Again, the check mark indicates found in raid. So that's huge. We got a Pulpitol, which is a really good med to have. We'll drop that over here. This is basically money. It's used for our barter. We'll take a look at some of those barters here in a minute. The nuts we need for our hideout, for hideout build. I don't remember if we've already done the soap for the soap part of the hideout build, but we'll put the soap over there. We'll go ahead and put some ammo here. It's really nice to have this ammo. This red screwdriver, I'll show you. We're going to discuss barters. I'm going to go to barters next. But this red screwdriver, 2 elite pliers and 1 red screwdriver get you a shotgun, which can be used to do another quest. Again, batteries are also a possible barter item. We'll hold on to those. This other stuff we'll sell just to keep our bankroll going. And we have another rig. So we got our bank robber here. We got the Umka. So we have another rig. We'll hold on to this the battery. I mean, there's some barter. Like I said, we're going to look at some barters. We got this big stick here, and the big stick came with some ammo in it. That's really nice. That's for a Glock or a Glock-based platform. So that's really huge. I don't really care about the TT suppressor. Fleece, we're going to discuss in the hideout here in a little bit with some crafting, and the defuel. And we got a cheap backpack for doing some loot. It's not the greatest backpack. It takes up 3x4, which is 12 slots. It only has 8 inside, so this is not the greatest backpack for space versus occupied space versus interior space. But when you're not wearing any backpack, it's 8 more slots, right? So that's huge. All right, so let's go trade some of this stuff. Again, our primary traders that we will be working on for us are therapist, prepper, and skier. And ragman, if we have any clothes, we can go to ragman. We can sell any clothes items. In order to level up Jaeger, when we unlock Jaeger, we'll use melee weapons. That'll be our primary leveling tool for Jaeger. So let's go here to skier, and we'll sell this stuff. We'll go to therapist and sell this stuff. And Peacekeeper pays dollars for the diary, just so you'll know. All right, so we're back up to 175,000 rubles, 41 euros, $233. Doesn't sound like a lot, but believe it or not, it's some. Let's look at the task that Mechanic has for us, Gunsmith. So this is where I want to go into the barter discussion to begin with. Gunsmith Part 1, modify an MP133 to comply with the given specifications. It needs to be an MP133. 47 ergo, laser designator, extended mag, and less than 50 recoil. And it can't be more than 4 slots. So it would need to have a pistol grip on it, and it would need to have a mount on it, and an optic, and the ability to hold a laser. Well, we're going to discuss that here in just a second, because after I accept this raid, which we're going to go do, let's jump over to Peacekeeper real quick and go to trading. I'm going to click on this tab, this button right here, which is barter items. And you'll see here, like, this is an MP9 mag. 1 gas analyzer. I'm not making this trade. I need that gas analyzer I found in a raid for a quest. But anyway, that's gas analyzer, like 3 magazines. 3 CPUs and 3 CPU fans get me an M4. So it might not be a bad idea early on to, if I see some CPUs or some CPU fans, like I sold that CPU fan a second ago, but I could collect 3 CPUs and 3 CPU fans, not sell them for the money, and at least get myself a working M4. 226, 4 black knives. So if you remember, on my character, I tend to leave my knife slot empty. If I find 4 knives, I can pick one up, throw it in my in my inventory slot, and instead of selling the knives, I could trade them for a pistol. Uh, Hard drives get me a backpack, hard drives and DVD players. This backpack is just a hard drive. The UMP is an ERB net, and four of those black 2607s, four of the black, four of the brown 2607s, and a bayonet get you an MP5. So holding on those trays can be really important. Now, back to um, these elite pliers, which you can also trade for. You can get this set of pliers and trade for the elite pliers. The elite pliers, two elite pliers and a red screwdriver get you this shotgun. So just so you would know, this shotgun has a laser mount on it to put the laser. There's a pistol grip you can find in the game, or later on, if we not until we get access to the flea market, we can buy the pistol grip, take this stock out, put the pistol grip, and you've got the 4-slot shotgun that meets the standards. You just need like an X400 light to watch out for, um, and a GKO2. We'll discuss that as the barter comes on, because I'm not going to make this barter trade yet, because obviously I'm not ready to build a shotgun. Still missing a couple parts, but this meets a lot of the requirements for the build, and you just need to find some pliers and everything inside of it. Another key build that's really big is later on there's a quest to build an MP5, so it comes in handy to find cyclones, magnets, and Nixor lenses to trade for that silent suppressed MP5, because then you've got the majority of that build already done as well. So that's just a point of knowledge. Some other key ones at low level, like I said, these guns are the AK-74 is really good platform for the starting players. A cat statue, some USB adapters, and some of those get you a suppressed AK-74, AKS-74UB. 3 Klin glass cleaners get you a suppressed Keter. One propane tank will get you a class 3 steel armor. This rig, a milk and an oat flakes. Mosin sniper rifle, the D batteries and the AA batteries. So that's why I'm saving the batteries. Now, it's just a lot of batteries, a lot of room. This is 13 slots in my inventory that I need. I only have 2 of these batteries so far. But if I collect enough of those batteries, I can get myself a Mosin sniper rifle. So again, taking a look at the barters and what's required for the barter will help you key in on some of the stuff you might want to be watching for in raid. I mean, obviously, early on, you're just trying to get whatever, but there are some pretty valuable trades, and there are different trades at each level. So at the next level, you're going to unlock some additional trades. It's not a bad idea to take a look at the barters and see which barters might be applicable. Now, then that being said, let's go back to our task. We don't have any operational tasks at the moment. We're not level 5. We unlock operational tasks at level 5. Our current active tasks are the introduction, gunsmith, still need Salevos, shotguns. All right, so I'm going to point out, we're going to go do this quest. This is a typical low-level quest that as soon as you get it, you should do it. You get it at level 2. At level 2, you unlock the quest with Mechanic. He gives 2 quests. Gunsmith Part 1. Start thinking about gunsmith. This is the first of the gun builds. It walks you through the gun building process by doing these builds. And he gives you this one. This quest, find Jaeger's camp, get Jaeger's message, hand it over. That unlocks the introduction to Jaeger. Jaeger being key because Jaeger sells MP133 shotguns that I can turn in for this. Notice that these shotguns do not need to be found in raid. I can buy them. So I can go to Jaeger, buy the shotguns, and turn those in. So we've done one. We did on episode 1. We did a PMC run with an EOD account that I subsequently wiped for episode 2, and a scav run, quick scav run on factory. Episode 2, we did a PMC run. Fantastic PMC run. It was great. Episode 3, we did a scav run. Now let's dive in. We're going to try and make this episode about 30-something minutes. We're going to do a PMC run on woods. We're going to go get that Jaeger letter. That's the goal. That's the plan. Let's go do it. And we're going to do it using a pistol. All right. So I'm going to use my post-effect settings for you guys again. I really want to key you guys in if you're low level and you're trying to learn the game. Taking advantage of the post-effect settings and running night runs where the AI have much more limited visibility is key. Using the That's Lit mod and knowing how visible you are and all that is key. Learn how to be Sam Fisher in Tarkov for all intents and purposes. Learn how to be the Hitman 47 in Tarkov. Whatever game you associate stealthy gameplay, start your Tarkov journey playing stealthy. All right. Not only would this serve you well in single player Tarkov, which again we're using SPT AKI 371 right now with the mods that we're using. If you'd like to know the mods, go back to the earlier videos. I do discuss them, and I might pop them up on the screen and at some point with my F12 button to show you guys what we're running, or to discuss a certain feature of something that we're running. Uh, the But the stealth gameplay will serve you well in online Tarkov. The way of the rat, believe it or not, is a successful way of playing the game. If you want to go full on bang, 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 kill stuff and lose a lot of gear, you can certainly do that. The game can 100% be played that way. If you want to build a bankroll and you want to get a bunch of gear, you kind of got to do a little bit of rattiness. So my radar says there's a couple of guys in that direction, 180, 190 meters away. But my quest item's over that way. We have an extract right here, the Bridge VX. If you look at our extract, Bridge VX is there. The other extracts, Factory Gate Co-op, we're not using the co-op extracts. I could get a mod that allows me to use every extract in the game. Not using that one, so ignoring all co-op extracts. That being said, Bridge BX costs money. If I don't have the money for the Bridge BX and I didn't bring any cash on me, that leaves me with Outskirts and ZB14, which are both in that direction and they're not close. They're over a kilometer away. But we're going to move toward our objective first. We'd like to go get the letter, maybe get some money. If we could find some money, it'd be really good to get the letter and then come right back to the bridge, right back to the car. That would be big. Get the letter, get some money, get the car. Now, then, that being said, I should point out that the car extracts are important. Learning to use the car extracts is huge. Number one, every car extract you take raises your standing with fence. Remember, we were doing the scav raid to raise our standing with fence, because at level 6 in fence, you unlock a whole bunch of extra stuff with fence. Level 6, you can make friends with, well, as you level up with fence, you can make friends on your scav run, you can make friends with other scavs and have them follow you, assist you in firefights, etc. At level 6, you can almost walk up to a boss scav and they won't kill you. Boss scavs are not friendly to you as a player scav in general. But taking the car extracts or paid extract, and they taking those increases your standing with fence. Now remember, I also need 5 scav kills. It looks like there's an isolated lone scav here. I've got this grenade, I've got some ammo, a little bit of armor. Let's see if we can't get a sneaky kill on this scav right here. Taking advantage of that radar, again, low level player using single player Tarkov to learn the game. We're going to take advantage of the fact that we're using that radar mod in single player Tarkov to get an idea. And just in case some of you might be watching the video going, oh, he's cheating online. I'm going to go ahead and move my camera real quick, just so you can see down here at the bottom. I'm going to move my camera up by 1 notch here, just so you can see that, no, I am in fact playing single player Tarkov. I'm not online using my normal account. I'm using just a single player Tarkov. I'm not using cheats online. Just wanted to point that out. I've had some people question, well, how would they know whether or not you're not cheating online and this is all like whatever? I'm like, I'll show you. So anyway, there's a guy here somewhere right here. We pushed him around the corner. That's okay. He's around the corner between the 2 houses. We're going to take advantage of the fact that he pushed back, and we're going to loot real quick. Grab those oat flakes. Remember, there was a barter for oat flakes and something else, but I personally believe that early on you should be eating and drinking. Regardless of the fact that oat flakes could be used for a barter, you are better served low level by eating and drinking the food. All right, honestly, eat and drink low level. You need your metabolism. You need to get the metabolism changed so that you're not having to eat and drink as often. Take advantage of the lull. Nobody's pressing me right this moment. using that radar. All right. What the radar is allowing me to do at the moment, not so much know where the guy is to kill him, but just know that I'm not being pressured so that I feel a little freer to loot. Now he is coming close. There he is. There we go. We got our first scav kill. Ta-da! He also had a pistol. Not that we care about his pistol. We care more about his sunglasses than we do the pistol. But we'll take the pistol. We'll hold on to it. There's one of those ER bayonets for that trade. Now, I should point out, this Tarzan vest is going to be much bigger than my vest. So I'm going to put this like this. This like this. I'm doing this for a reason. I'm going to show you in a second. Because this bank robber will fit in there. I just wanted to point that out. That the bank robber vest will... this BKBO is not a very big backpack. But it will hold the bank robber. I only did that for illustrative purposes because, to be honest, I'm about to get rid of the BKBO and we're going to go with the duffel bag. The duffel bag takes up the same amount of room externally in an inventory as the BKBO does, but it actually has the 12 slots inside, not the 8. So we would rather have the 12 slots than the 8. All right, we're just going to throw all that loot in there. Some goodies. Not a lot, not super valuable stuff, but hey, we don't necessarily need valuable stuff. Stuff is stuff and it helps. Let's check the rest of this house real quick. While we're here, let's check this house. There's a hot rod, some ammo. Now, early on, you don't know what ammo is good, you don't know what ammo is bad, you don't know why you should collect particular ammo. I would say stick with that. Pick up whatever you find. If you've got a slot for it, pick it up. And hold on to it just for the purposes you don't know how valuable it is and you don't really care. It's just something to fill up an inventory slot. It's money, money, money. That being said, always as a rule of thumb, in general rule of thumb, ammo is one of the cheaper things in the game. Better ammo, obviously that statement's not accurate. My point is that all things considered, when you're talking about apples to apples, this right here is worth more than a stack of ammo. This right here is worth more than a stack of ammo. That's what I'm trying to tell you. In general, everything you find is worth more than a stack of ammo. Early on, 100% that's the case because you don't know what ammo is highly valuable. I will tell you that generally if it starts with a B, BS, BT, etc., it's better. That's a good generic rule of thumb, I guess, is what I would say. If you see something with the ammo starts at a B, in general, BS, BT, BP, they are better than your typical ammos. And you can read the descriptions. The descriptions will tell you, like, this ammo, ooh, that's a GPU. Goodbye. It's a graphics card. That's some money, money. That was our payday right there. Nothing else happened. That's a huge payday, just so you know. I said electronics are valuable. The graphics card is one of the most expensive electronics in the game. There's something there that I can't see. There's milk there. Let's drink this grand. We'll grab the milk. Again, eating and drinking where I can. We're gonna go to get our objective now. We got a graphics card. We got a kill. We didn't find any cash. It would have been nice to find some cash on the guy's body. Let's worry more about getting to the Jaeger letter and getting out of here. I could check that house. There's a duffel bag downstairs, possible. There's food on the table, other loot on the table. There's a possible duffel bag or two upstairs. There is some loot in that house. We're gonna ignore it. We're gonna move to our objective. I would like to point out that guy had a Makarov pistol. That's nice. I would have preferred it if you would have had an AK or a shotgun or something. I already have a pistol. I'm already using a pistol. So finding another pistol, but that doesn't help me. I mean, it doesn't hurt me either, but it doesn't help me as much as possibly finding a good rifle or a good shotgun would do. We'll eat those crackers. There's possible loot over there. Actually, there's a gun box. I want to come check this gun box. So this APV, armored personnel vehicle, sometimes has a gun box near it, and it didn't that time. I was hoping it would. I was hoping to find like a shotgun or a rifle, but it's okay. Another AI, scav has just spawned somewhere back there in the village. Not that we really care. We're going to come in here. There's regular pliers. Check the duffel bag. If I want to go for that barter trade for the elite pliers, I can take those pliers and think, okay, I can at least use them toward that barter trade. If you'll notice, taking advantage of Amon's sense that shows me where loot is on the map, there's something right there, glowing loot. There's a toolbox right there. There's a crate right there. There's a crate right there. So in the dark, you might miss these. You might not see these loot containers. Using these mods for single player Tarkov will help you learn where stuff spawns at and what might have loot in it because, well, it just showed you. Now, we need an all. I'm going to recommend in this case that I'm going to get rid of that. I want the all for the hideout, so I'm going to take that. We're going to go ahead and drink the hot rod. So I'm prioritizing based on what I see and what I get. Looking for maximum value. I honestly think I should drop that hand drill. We do need a hand drill later to upgrade a hideout. We'll show it. Oh yeah, I'm going to get rid of that. The battery's actually worth more. We need a measuring tape. I'd rather have the measuring tape than that mount. Probably get rid of the wrench. Let's get rid of the wrench and hold on to the relay because it's worth more. And we'll grab the tape there just for the XP. We're not really going to loot all of this. We could because of the XP. Normally, I would recommend if you're not pressured, you're not near combat, and you're low level, take advantage of every loot opportunity you get. Whether you pick up anything or not, we're going to get rid of this cheap ammo. We're going to grab that and that. We're going to eat these peas. We're going to eat these crackers. We're going to drink that milk. What I was going to say is take advantage of not being pressured. So again here, using single player Tarkov and the mods I'm using. I keep repeating that only so that I can try and reinforce the concept that I'm trying to put across here. Let's move this right here real quick. Let's reload with a full mag. I just want to reinforce the concept that I know that I'm not going to be pressured. I'm not online where I don't know if there's a player sneaking up on me. I'm not like I'm not in a situation where I'm really new to the game. I mean, that's what I'm mimicking. I'm really new to the game. I don't know, like somebody's around every corner, somebody's around every bush. No, I'm recommending in order to learn the maps, in order to learn the game, take advantage of using the mods, in this case the radar mod, to know there's nobody next to me. I can take the time to loot that container. I can take the time to go through my inventory and decide what I want. I could unpack a mag, repack a mag. I can use the radar to de-stress and realize that I'm not under pressure. Now I should point out my Sane mod, Sane and Swag and Donuts. There's a chance for it to spawn somebody within 50 meters of me. Like it's doing every few minutes, it's doing a cycle. I pointed that out in episode 1 that the mods are doing a cycle. And they're running through and they're spawning. Obviously, I don't have them doing it every second because I don't want to put super pressure on the system, and I don't want the game to be stuttering. So I'm trying to find a simple balance. But just like player scabs can spawn in online anytime after the first few minutes of a raid are over, and up until like the last 10 minutes of a raid exist, player scabs could spawn in, and because they could spawn in, also the game could spawn in more AI to engage me. Now, I do have a flashbang and a regular grenade, and now my radar is telling me I'm taking advantage of my radar again. Here, this nice radar mod for single player Tarkov to know I've got some contacts over in that direction. Just need to be aware of them. I'm still listening for them like I would in a normal game. Still trying to get used to the sounds. Waiting for like somebody to talk, waiting for somebody to shoot or something. All while I'm trying to get to my objective. Now, you don't know where the objective is. and you're trying to learn. So taking advantage of the fact that it tells me 24 meters in that direction is where the letter is. Well, there's a tree stand right there. A hunter's tree stand. There's also some dead bodies right here. Amon's hit sense is nice enough to tell me, or Amon's sense for the markers is nice enough to tell me there's some bodies right here. I might want to check out some of these bodies to see if they've got anything good on them, right? So again, none of those green scabs are anywhere super close to me. That being said, every 3 seconds, it's scanning. They can move quite a bit in 3 seconds. There's a nice MP5. This armor, I would take it instead of the packet, but it's kind of low. We will take the helmet. We'll get rid of this so we can grab that dog tag. We're going to grab the magazine. All right, we got a mag, an extra mag for the gun. Stop the bleed, painkiller. We don't really care about that. All right, let's go ahead and switch to the MP5. So there's 15 rounds in that mag. Let's step right to this over here. I want to show you guys something. So I don't have room. Like if I reload right now, I don't have any room for this magazine. That magazine's going to go on the ground. And I'm going to accept that. I know it's going to happen. Now because of the markers, I can see where it fell. It fell right there. So I can pick it right back up. So now I've got 30 rounds in this one and 15 in the other one. There's another body right here. I'm not going to check all the bodies. I'm just going to check. Oh, there's one of the shotguns we need for the quest. He's got a bigger backpack. This is a 4x4. We can slip our duffel bag in there. Throw that on our back. And now we feel better. This is an armored chest rig. Oh, I hear movement. He's next to me. He's looting. I don't see him. So I see him now. I got him. I'm down to 6 rounds in this magazine. Let's switch back to our pistol real quick. The game is telling me that other AI is trying to approach me. Okay, let's go back to looting temporarily real quick. I got to be aware there is an AI in the area. Anyway, so what I wanted to point out here is this is a nice armored rig. It's much better than what I'm wearing. It doesn't have as many inventory slots inside. And I'm worried about the inventory slots at the moment. Let's reload that. I'm going to get rid of this ammo because I'm not going to use it. What I want is I want the ability to quickly unload one of my pistol mags. I want this 9mm ammo because I'm going to use it in the MP5. So remember, I only have 15 rounds in that magazine over there. So I put some ammo in the shotgun. All right, so we have ammo in the shotgun. As soon as those 5 rounds are done, I'm going to grab this can of squash real quick. All right, go again. All right, let's switch to the shotgun. All right, because we know we loaded it, so it's full, and it has flechette in it. Let's go ahead and top off that MP5 magazine, and then we'll reload it. Because if we go to our MP5, this one has 6 rounds in. Oh, not 15, 6. We're going to switch over. Now we got one with 30, and we'll take these last rounds and we'll throw those there. All right, we feel a little bit better, and we could possibly find a different weapon. I'm going to go to this body real quick. I'm just going to work my way toward my exit. Just going to quick check some stuff. This is, ooh, I really like that. I really like that. We need the shotgun. Get rid of that for now. Do we really need anything out of here? Well, let me hold on to that. I need the measuring tape. I don't need anything else out of this. Get rid of that. Put that there. Put that there. I'd kind of like to have that grizzly, but I don't have room for it. All right. So let me discuss why I switched out the MP5 for the SKS. The MP5 is 9mm. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. However, the SKS is 762 by 39, and this also has a suppressor on it. That getting an SKS, a suppressed SKS, is a game changer. The MP5 was a game changer too, but that's a game changer. So I'm gonna push past these bodies. Did I check both these bodies over here? I know I checked this one, right? That's a double bag. I don't really care about that. Did I check this body? Was this the one I checked? Yeah, this is the one that I got the stuff off of. Okay. All right, let's move away from this. There's 5 scavs in that area, and as much as I'd like to get a couple more scav kills, um, we're a low-level player. We're trying to learn the game. And we need to move toward our extract. We're gonna try and move toward outskirts. CB14, you need a key. So pointing out again, when the side that we spawned on, factory gate co-op is not available to us. It's just treat it as a co-op unless you go and get the co-op mod, the co-op extract mod. It doesn't exist. All right. The car, we didn't bring any cash. We don't have any cash on us to use the car. ZB14 requires a key, so that really only leaves us outskirts. The problem with the area we spawn in is it really only gives us one real extract. You can maneuver to that side of the map in a million different ways. I'm going to go through the med camp here, this forward operating base, and there is another player, there's a USEC player in the same area. Remember, I do have 2 grenades. I can, if I didn't know he was on radar and I was wondering where he was, I'm going to show you a technique that I use for finding out if somebody's in the area or where exactly they are. And if he keeps moving away, I won't worry about it. But if he comes back, 9 by 18. There's one of the 2607 knives. I can't loot it at the moment for some reason. It's not gonna loot. Ammo. Trying to watch that yellow dot, make sure it doesn't come back. Let's go ahead and eat yolk flakes while we're searching. If I can eat yolk flakes while I search the pockets. Again, still working that metabolism. Let's throw that energy up there. I'm going to grab the Amelia and the hot rod. We're going to eat those too. I'm going to put the Amelia on 8, the hot rod on 7. And as I'm walking, I'm going to hit an 8, so my guy does this. There's a Snickers bar we could also eat. Some ammo there. We're looking for Salewa medkits, remember? We need Salawa. Oh, look. There's one right there. All right, so we need two slots for that. I'm going to be honest. Seriously honest. I'm not worried about that pliers right now. I'm not. I'd rather have this. And then I'm going to hotbar that for my meds. So if I need to heal, I can at least use. It only has to have 1 point on it to turn up. That guy is coming back. We'll have to keep an eye on that yellow dot. He's getting really close. Let's spook him. He's somewhere over that direction. All right, we might have pushed him back a little bit. We'll see. That's more valuable than our Propital, to be honest. It has value, and the Propital we can always use to heal. I'm going to switch this to my heal, because it also takes care of pain. I will point out, though, one of the other reasons for definitely using the... here he comes. He's getting close. I hurt him. He hurt me. Let's hit that heals. Stop our bleeding with a 4. So we're starting to heal. We're going to stop the bleeding. Again, remember this only needs 1 point, so we can always heal with this if we need to. We did hit that guy. We didn't kill him. We did hit him. The AI are very aggressive, by the way. They are very aggressive. We did hurt him. So maybe he'll bleed out. The question is, how aggressive do you want to be pushing? Now, I have a quest item on me. I got the letter. If I die, I got to go get the letter again. Um, that means I'm not afraid to die, all right? I'm not afraid of dying. Uh, I'm just showing you the logic here. So you could pull back and leave. You could hope that we hit him hard enough that he slowly bleeds out. We can use the radar, the benefit of the fact that we have the radar to push because we know roughly where he has to be. We can use it like I am right now, just as an indicator where he is, and listen to see if he tries to push again. He's outside where we came in. He's right out that corner where that dead body was when we checked the dead body. I would like to find a surgery kit. I lost my left arm, so I'm down. That 60 points right now are permanently lost unless I find a way to repair the damage to my arm. What's my other weapon? My other weapon's a shotgun. Let's go shotgun. All right, we know roughly where he is. I do not want to pre-fire. Pre-fire would be like I'm shooting as I come around the corner, but I am going to come close to pre-firing. We hit him again. We said the benefit of our propofol, any damage we take will slowly heal, as long as the propofol effect is in place. So if we take a few points of damage, we'll heal. He went right back to the same spot. Interesting, he's in the same spot. Somewhere. He's behind the wall right there. He's outside. I can just see him. Turning through the net. Right there. There. Dang it. I'm just seeing a shadow, like right there. Moving in. There we go. We got him. All right. Whew. I don't know how well you guys could see that in 1080p. I could just see his head because the sandbags were one shape and one color and his head wasn't. I don't know how else to explain it. That's all I could see was his head, like one of those things in an old carnival, like the little duck going back and forth at the carnival. That's all I really had. We're gonna hope he's got some replacement ammo for us. That's what we're really hoping for at the moment. But yeah, he was behind here, and I could just see. So the sandbags are a light color, and I could just see his helmet. This little green thing, which didn't match the sandbags, going back and forth. That's all I could see was helmet, 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 helmet. So that's what I shot at. Literally, that was my target when I was shooting. That's what I was aiming for. Was that little blip of green going back and forth, back and forth. Sometimes that's all you're given. You know, that's what you have to work with. And if you can learn to work with that, something like that, you'll, believe it or not, it'll come in seriously handy. All right. Again, we found a bigger backpack. We're inceptioning backpacks. We got a duffel bag. We have a gun and a duffel bag inside of an MBS backpack, which is now inside of a Burkett backpack. Again, this is nice armor. And in this case, we are going to switch from this and this vest to this armor because this armor has a lot of slots in it. All right, a lot of slots. Let's take advantage of that real quick. Let's go boom, 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 boom. I'm hitting control, click, control, control, control. U to delete. You can hit Alt to put that on, and it puts it right on me. All right, let's grab that. And I think I'm good with everything off of his body that I want. Let's drink that. And let's get back inside this med tent while I'm here. Again, I'm taking advantage. The radar doesn't show me anybody close. I could have gotten the Snickers bar. I don't really care about the Snickers bar. So we have 34 rounds in this magazine, 34 plus 1 in the chamber. Let's check these boxes really quick. There was another, I don't know if you saw when I went by, there was an AFAC on the shelf over here. We're gonna grab that AFAC. More squash. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's money. Some more water for us. Grab these for the XP. So everything we got on us mostly right now we have for the XP. Let's go ahead and what was I gonna eat this humpback and grab that AFAC. AFAC is 400 of 400 points versus an IFAC, which is 300 of 300. The IFAC can do bleeds, light bleeds. The AFAC can do heavy bleeds, I think. We want the vitamins instead of the tape. This, where did we used our stop the bleeds. So there's our stop the bleeds thing. Anyway, the AFAC can stop heavy bleeds, and IFAC can only stop light bleeds, I believe. Let's go ahead and unload this. That's the wrong ammo. We don't need it. We really don't care. Let's put that down there. We need that later. Just holding on to it. We'll drop it if we need to. All right, we can drink that milk. I want to come over here. I'm still looking for a saliva, a shalava. So I'm quickly checking the med camp here, real quick. I know that there's another scav that just spawned in or got closer somewhere over in that direction. I'm merely looking to see if there's any loot in this area. I don't see any. There's a med bag here that's obviously empty because it's not giving me the hit sense marker. So I see these loot containers, but I'm not looting them because it's not giving me an indicator that there's loot in them. Anyway, so we're going to head toward our extract. We got 9 minutes. So the counter, at 10 minutes, the counter started. 9:59, the red counter in the upper right-hand corner popped on. So that's what we've got. We got 8 minutes and 50 seconds to make it to our extract, which is over there on that side of the lake. We're going to wrap around the lake. We're going to take advantage. We're going to look here, see if there's nothing in the suitcase. No, nothing on the ground. We didn't get any nice, fancy, lit up light markers showing us that there was loot, right? All right, so you'll just notice that a couple red dots popped up on my my radar. So there's a boss on the woods map. His name is Sturman. And he has a couple of guards. That indicates that, no, now there's 5, right? Sturman only has 3 guards, so that'll be 4. That's 5. That instead, because I'm on a night map, are cultists. They are angry, mad fanatics with poison knives, suppressed weapons. They are not nice people, and they're moving in a group right now. They like to hide in the shadows. If you were playing online, they are so sneaky you wouldn't have any idea they were there. All right, but because I'm using single pair Tarkov and the mods, and I'm using the radar again, I know to avoid that clump of bad guys that's up there. Just avoid them, right? I need to get out. I've got 7 minutes to go. I don't have time for another firefight. I don't want to get involved in another firefight. I've been hurt. I've got a damaged arm. I've got some goodies on me. I need to be, look, I'm full for all intents and purposes. I need to be thinking, I need to get out of this map. I've got my Jaeger letter, the instruction to Jaeger. I have reasons to not stay. I have reasons to not put myself at risk. There's a camp right here. I'm just looking to see if anything spawned here. There's camp. Nope. All right, gonna keep moving. Moving towards the outskirts extract. There is a small cabin right here in these woods. It spawns a lot of ammo and a lot of gun attachments. Because I'm not pressured at the moment, again, now I've got that situation where nobody's on my radar within that 200-meter circle, and my extract is 258 meters away. So I'm almost, like, I can see basically between me and the extract, there are no threats. There's a dead body right here. I'll show you. I'll show you again. Amon's hit sense, or Amon's sense did not show me there was any loot on the body. I checked the body, it's confirmed. There was no loot on the body. So again, you can use it to realize I don't even need to loot that object because there's nothing in it anyway. I can tell. Right? And there's no ammo. This is a popular spot for ammo to spawn inside this crate, in this grass right here, around the crate. Possible AK spawn right here in this gun rack. Lots of gun parts can spawn right here on that pallet along with some food. The game has simulated that other people have already came and looted whatever was there, or nothing spawned. But because I'm using questing bots and I'm using looting AI and late to the party, stuff's happening in the game. Loot is disappearing, doors are opening, containers are being looted, stuff's coming out of them in a couple of different ways. Number one, there are bots that are the AI is actively going and taking stuff. And also the late to the party mod is randomly just yanking stuff out of the boxes, saying, nope, that's gone. Somebody came in, they grabbed it, they're gone. Um, so that I'm not getting, well, I can loot every single container in the game and pick up every single loot. No, the game, this is, oh, there's an AI over there. Remember, I still need scav kills. If we go back to my scavs, I still need a couple scav kills. Can I get a sneaky shot from up here on this scav? Let's see. See if we can see him. The radar says he's over in that area. Do I see a silhouette in the dark? Yes, I do. Right there. See the house? I'm going to show you something. Roof goes up and down, straight line. All right. The side of the house will be right over there. There's something to the side of the house. It's not a straight line, not part of a building. Let me get my arm stamina back here. And I'm missing an arm. So let's, can I take a painkiller? I can. I'm going to take a painkiller, which is going to kill my hydration. My hydration is going to drop. But it's going to allow me to ignore the pain from my arm. So I just want to point out, again, I wish I had an optic, but right there is something that's not part of the house. It's basically a human size standing next to the building, right? So it's boom. Oh, man, I hit him. I should have hit him. That should have hit him. He's not moving. Suppressed shots. He's not reacting to the suppressed shots. He's right there next. Oh, no, no. He disappeared. Oh, my God. I was wrong. That wasn't a guy. And there's a guy somewhere back there behind me that way, but never mind. I was wrong. I really thought that was a human silhouette right there. Could be a bush right behind the building. All I know is that the straight line of the wall and something next to the wall. I thought that was the AI. All right, let's just get out of here. Let's get out of here. I was wrong. I shot at what I thought was a person. Hey, bushes, trees, etc. All I know is I shot at something that wasn't house, right? Which is why I shot. It wasn't part of a wall. All right, let's get over here. Again, so if you've ever watched any of my other YouTube content regarding Tarkov or whatever, I play a lot of night missions. Other people are afraid to play night because they can't see. The secret to night missions in general, much like in real life hunting, like if I'm going squirrel hunting or deer hunting or moose hunting or bear hunting or whatever, I'm looking for something that doesn't belong. It's not a tree trunk. It's not a tree trunk. It's not a tree branch. It's not the side of that shed. It's not a fence post. It's something that doesn't fit the shape of what I expect to be there and or moves. Movement is key. It's how animals detect people, and it's how, believe it or not, for the history of mankind, mankind has been a hunter-gatherer, and the hunter part, movement is how you find the prey that you're hunting for. But anyway, let's get rid of some of this stuff that doesn't. Remember, I told you we're gonna need 7 of these half masks. That's a large number of quests down the way. I would just, if I was in my regular playthrough, I would save a few of those half masks just to save them. We're gonna take advantage of this suppressed rifle. That's what we're gonna try and use. So we're gonna put our pistol to the side at the moment. We got rid of our pistol mags. We would have to buy more anyway. We're gonna hold on onto that knife for the barter. All right, but the main things are we need these later for a quest. Just a single player Tarkov. I'm not worried about. I mean, like I said, the AI is going to loot stuff. If I need money, I can sell the GPU. I would just like to point that out. If I need money, I could 100% sell the GPU to get the money. We need an ophthalmoscope later. Let's hold on to that one for now. We're not worried about money. I mean, we are, but we're not overly worried about money, so let's hold on to the stuff that we think is important. We need that for the hideout. Face mask, again, I'm not worried about real people seeing my face and go, oh, that's a white face. So again, that's what you would look for, right? It's in the dark and I see a white face. Well, we're going to get rid of that because we don't need it. Get rid of that. We're going to go ahead and get rid of all of this squash. I'm going to go ahead and do something that I wouldn't normally do out of raid. Because I don't remember if it actually does affect it out of raid. But just for the point of point of showing you guys that normally I would do in raid. I would do my metabolism stuff in raid, but I'm gonna do it here. I'm gonna use all of that. That got me to there. I'm gonna use all of that, and that'll use all of that, and that gets me back up there. The milk, let's just use all that. Normally I would do this in the raid, but well, we're just gonna. I need cigarettes. I need a lot of them. Cigarettes are actually not that hard to find, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sell the cigarettes. Let's sell these cigarettes. The grenade is huge. We really need the grenade. This is for a quest, so let's put it down here. Quest item. This is for the quest. Let's put that down there. We're gonna go ahead and take advantage of the fact that we can do this to grab the ammo out of the shotgun, so that at least we have the ammo. All right. So we still have the ammo. We need the vitamins for the hideout. We're just gonna hang on to a couple extra waters just in case later we run into a situation where we're not finding anything and we need food and drink. We're gonna hold on to that. There's that. Here's our meds for the next run, so we'll take that. Here's some painkillers for the next run, so we'll take that. The Vaseline's a better painkiller than that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We have something to stop the bleeds. Unload this. The other thing is we found this and it had 35 round mag, so not a 10 round internal mag. If we go and look at that particular rifle, the Simon Ave SKS carbine, and we look at it, it normally comes with a 10 round internal magazine. Now you can buy 20 round magazines or 35 round magazines. Well, we happen to come across some 35 round magazines. That's huge. All right, that's really huge. What ammo was in these? Cheap HP ammo. We're gonna hold that thought for a minute. We're gonna circle back to it as I finish the rest of this. Come over to the backpack. We're gonna sell that. There was a trade using the lens and a couple other things. I'm not gonna worry about that trade. We're just gonna go ahead and get rid of it. We need dog tags for a lot of reasons. Barter trades, missions, etc. We'll hold on to those dog tags. Here's just another great gun. Right? Let me put this up here. Another great gun, the MP5 with an MP5 mag. We have ammo for 9mm for the MP5. That's huge. And again, we got a couple more dog tags. And we have a backpack inside of a backpack. Let's put these over here for now, just so we have them. So I would like to point out that I could also, in the interest of saving room, like if I'm worried about my inventory and space, just like I have a backpack inside of a backpack, I could put this rig inside of the double bag. Now I've got this inside of that, and these 12 slots. I have 16 slots inside of these 12. So inside of these 12 slots, I could put 16 slots worth of gear plus these. You can inception your gear and take advantage of something like a 12 slot chest rig that has 16 slots inside of it to increase your inventory space usage. As we go on, we might end up doing quite a bit of that. All right, so let's start out with the sales. Let's go over here. We want to prioritize again Therapist, because Therapist is the first one at level 13. We'll unlock level 2 with her. We need to spend 400k. We've already got 212. Let's go ahead and sell some. It's buy or sell, by the way. Let's go ahead and sell some of this stuff. Boom, 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 boom. Meds and food, she'll buy them. All right, now we're at 323. We're almost at 400. We might be willing to slow down on therapist, selling stuff to Therapist, because we might want to prioritize a couple of the other vendors. Ragman, we unlocked level 2 at 17, but he's really clothes, right? That's all he really deals in. He's clothes. Let's go ahead and do some clothes business with him. Skier will buy gun parts. We're trying to get the Skier to 800k, so let's sell that to Skier, and that takes care of that for the moment. I'm going to end this episode here in just a minute. We're at 54 minutes. I really didn't want to go this long. So before I dive into the next raid, I want to turn in the shotgun, so we'll do that. Let's finish some quest item stuff here. So we got 2 kills on one of the shotguns. All right, we did mechanic, tasks, introduction, turn that in. That unlocked Jaeger. We'll accept Jaeger's first quest to turn in some beef stew, turn in some croutons. He also wants some iskras. If we go to his trading screen, we see that if we need to, he doesn't have any in stock at the moment. It'll refresh as time goes by. But we could buy those shotguns that we need for Prapper. This gun right here, we need ammo. Again, I'm going to finish this episode by showing the easiest way to find stuff when you need it. I need to go link search ammunition. It's going to default to the cheapest ammunition is going to be at the top. All right. Cheapest will be at the top because I'm sorting by price. So the HP ammo is the cheapest at 79 rubles per round. The FMJ is 91 rubles per round. The SP is 98. The HP has a chance to cause light bleeds and a chance to cause heavy bleeds. It's a lead core hollow point. So you can hit your targets, and even if they don't die right off the bat, they may be bleeding and die in a few minutes. The failure to feed chance is low, so it's not going to jam a lot. This is not around. It's not going to cause a lot of jams. Misfires, very low chance of misfires, and it doesn't cause a lot of heat on the weapon. Heat affecting performance and the chance of a misfire, the chance of a failure to feed. So heat's important. If we look at the I don't like the fact that it grayed out and wouldn't let me look at them again. If we look at the FMJ, why can't I see? Let's just go to Jaeger. Or we know that Jaeger has the ammo, Jaeger and Prapper. So let me jump over here. That was an easy way to find where the ammo is at. So Jaeger has HP and I thought he also had the SP. I don't see it. Well, I'll go to Prapper. Prapper has the FMJ. The FMJ is a lead bullet with a full metal jacket. Full metal jacket sounds good. It has a lot of penetration, and it has a little bit more accuracy, a little less recoil, low misfire, low chance to feed, but it doesn't cause bleeds. All right, so it's not a bad round. It's going to penetrate armor, but it doesn't have a chance to cause bleeds. So that unless you get a really good first shot type kill, it's not as effective as you would like. So FMJ is good. We'll go to the SP. SP is rifle ammunition, 123 grain bullet for practice and recreational. It has a 5% chance to cause bleeds, 5% chance to cause heavy bleeds. It's really light recoil, so it's not going to be it's easier to shoot. It does have better accuracy. It is low to speed and low misfires. And the heat on it is not as bad as like FMJ or some of the other rounds. I would like to point out when you're low level though, don't be afraid. Do not be afraid to use this ammunition. Again, if we can get an arm hit or a leg hit or a thorax hit or whatever and cause bleeding, and then we shoot a person and then we get to cover, they may bleed out. Okay, so don't be afraid to use this ammo. We're gonna purchase 300 rounds of it. All right, purchase 300 rounds, and we're gonna carry some ammo here, carry some ammo here, carry some ammo here. Full, full, full. Magazine in the gun. And that's how I'm going to end this episode. I'm about to film episode 5, so I'm going to transition directly from this to the next thing. But I hope you appreciated that. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me if you don't believe that some of my thoughts are effective, if you've got different thoughts and think that there are other methods that could be better done. Ask questions on if I didn't explain one of why I did what I did. Spend some more money with Prapper to get that armor improved a little bit. So yeah, don't be afraid to ask the questions. I'll be happy to answer them. Please, again, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to end this video and get ready to record episode 5. I'll see you in the next side. See you on the other side.